Hi guys, it's Mama Meadow. I don't know how I used to do this shit. Super awkward now. I mean, it's only been like 5 million years. Basically, it's going on 6 years for the anniversary date. And I don't know, a lot of heightened emotions and whatnot. So I was going through my old vlog and I realized that the video in the beginning, it was like my third, that I really tried to explain my situation or any of it. It was not, I was still really going through it and did not get it all out very well. So I don't know, I kind of wanted to try. I wanted to try this because I feel like I was a little happier of a person when I was doing vlogs. I don't know, therapy probably, so I probably should get back to that. But I just want to share my story. I know everybody's over it that knows me, and that's fine, but I will continue to shove down everyone's throats that you need to be fucking kind. Yes, I said fuck, but be kind. Just be nice. Seriously. Like, don't make men feel that they can't have fucking emotions. Your feelings are valid. You're supposed to speak and ask for help. Anybody. But specifically men. And men's mental health, like, needs to be spoke on more often. So, if you'll bear with me, I will go ahead and share the story as short as I can. We all know I talk a lot, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the night prior to what happened with my person was we had been kind of arguing, you know, but we would take time. We would do our space deal, right? We would kind of just we wouldn't like stay the night together or whatever, like for a day. Something dumb. It really wasn't a long period of time, but we did something like that to just make sure there was no major confrontation, right? Or anything that would cause us to argue and say things we didn't mean. It was just the best way to approach things with us. We learned that. Now, I don't know what was going through his head. I don't know everything he was going through. There was other things going on. But there was nothing that I have to tell myself, there's nothing that I could have done differently to have changed that night. And that's one of the goddamn hardest things to try to convince yourself of. Basically, that night, the night before, we got into it because he knew I was going out with my best friend since childhood. Literally just the two of us. Just for a little bit. We were all by ourselves. He still showed up. And we got into it. And then we left. And the night went on, right? It wasn't great. I'll just leave it at that. And then it came down to the next day. And we had agreed to not talk still that day until like maybe in the evening, right? Now, a lot of it still like just fucks with me, but you know, here we are. So he did call me that day, and that it was at 3:15 p.m. and I was driving to go see a friend, see her and her kids, and let my kids play just to breathe, you know. Apparently he had other plans. He had already called off work and made up a lie. He had it all planned. And that is one of the hardest things, is to not know why. Not to know what exactly broke him to this point. And I'll never know, right? One thing is, I like to know. I don't like to not know shit. I need to know the things. It's been hard to get past that. But, anyways, whatever the hell he was thinking, he had it planned out, unfortunately. So yeah, I happened to find out later, and I'm home later that night. He did come by and knock, but things had happened prior, during arguments. Things just escalated. And so I didn't answer. And again, to this day, something that They haunt me. I didn't answer the door. He sent me a text a little while later. I guess he was saying no. I did a friend over immediately, got their phone, was calling 911, or at least had it dialed, and then I went to call him, and he called me, and he told me that he loved me, and that before he told me this, there was nothing I could do to save him, and that he had already covered himself in gasoline. And by the time I called anybody, it was going to be too late. Now, hearing that it was scary. I don't know. I don't know. Now, I was panicking and I'm asking him, why? Where are you? You know, what are you talking about? And he's telling me, love the kids. He said to tell his grandma I loved her. And that he just felt like it was a burden. And that we were better off. Now, again, in that first video I made about this, I will say it, like, to feel that alone, that it is your only option, that makes me just sad as fuck, and just really, really fucking breaks my heart, because I do know how it feels, but I guess not in that way, because I haven't done it. Now, the fact that he told me I could see him, if I would like to, I could see out the back door, told me what tree he was by, I was able to see him. It was rainy, it was cold, it was dark, and I was praying. He told me he loved me and he hung up. Now, I don't remember, this is something that kills me, I don't fucking remember if I got to say I love you too. If I got to say goodbye. Nothing. No. I didn't. I don't think I did. So he sat there calling the phone, seeing it light up and light up and light up in the grass, and he's not answering it. And so then I'm on the other phone, and I'm on the phone with 911, and they're having me, can you look out the window then, and can you tell us the exact location? Come to find out later that yes, they already had people on the way. He had already contacted another friend, and now 911 having me stand there at that fucking window and let them know exactly what tree, or mind repeating the goddamn location over and over and over, while I'm like, I need to go out there, I need to do something, like something needs to happen, like where are they, like what, I'm being told to stay in my apartment, you know, and you're just kind of like in shock, this is even a thing. And I see the lighter flickering. It took him 3 tries. And he was in flames. Now that's not an image that goes away. It's not something you want to think about the last time that you saw that person. No, it's not. And hearing the screams, and I mean all of that, it's real, and this is real. It's real life. So it may be too much info, but I have to live with it every day. Because I don't think anybody understands, like, how hard. Even though it's 6 years, it's just part of my life, and it happened, and I'm sick of people in my family telling me that I need to be quiet about it, that I don't need to speak about it, that I need to move on, this and that. You know what? He's gone, and I know that. And it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel. It's okay to miss someone. And I think it's okay to speak on it. So I will. I don't. You know, and the second it happened, that's when everybody showed up. And he was right. He called that shit. Give him that. He was right. They didn't get there in time. Seen them put his, put him out, get him on a cot. I got a glimpse of them taking him to the ambulance, and I thought he was alive. Even the next day, my ass was thinking that I'd get a call back from who I had contacted in the family that he was okay, because I didn't hear anything. Because that night when he's gone, the cops all came into my apartment and they all sit with me, and radios went off that he was going into cardiac arrest. And I was like, is that him? And I remember the one yelling at all of them to shut the radios off, and it was going off on them. And then I just remember sitting at the table, just not even realizing that this was real. And I just wanted to know where he was. And they told me that he was getting taken to be airlifted after stabilized, they get him stabilized, airlift him to the burn unit. He died there. It's a fucking hospital. Alone. And it's something that also, I don't know why the fuck we didn't go to the hospital. Would they have let me in though? Would they have let me know anything? Probably not. His family wasn't there because they wouldn't answer. And it does break my heart. It does. It still hurts. I'm not gonna deny that. And if it's easier, like 100%, it's not something you just heal from. This is not something that you ever fully heal from. And one of the main reasons I'm still here is I can't do this to somebody. I'm not saying he did it to me. I mean, I don't, just know you're loved, that you matter, and that this world's not better off without you. Your feelings are valid, always. Please, if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here, even though if I'm losing my shit. But, yes, that's the best I can do on this story for now. And also just kind of saying, like, I suck right now, and I apologize. I'll be better soon. I give myself a little time, I guess, to deal, because I don't really know how to do this alone, and I've had to figure it out the past 2. So, I'll see how this year goes. So far, it's extra emotional because of other things, I think. That's all. I hope somebody just maybe realizes from this that, like, you are loved, you're gonna be missed, you don't need to go nowhere, you need to stay, please. I know shit sucks, it's hard, I think about it a lot, but people love us, people care, you matter, just speak up, you are loved. And please just don't ever fucking forget that shit.